When I say the Caribbean, most people think beautiful beaches, laid-back locals, and chilled island vibes. And yes, it is all those things, but it's also so much more. If what you're after is a cultural experience, then this massive archipelago will deliver tenfold, with English, French, American, and Spanish-influenced islands all within a stone's throw of each other. And if you really want to do it justice, this right here is the only way to explore. The Caribbean is not so much a single destination, but more than 7,000 islands. So to experience as much of it as possible, exploring it by sea is the best option. We've already spent 10 days aboard the luxurious Emerald Sakara, soaking in the best of the Caribbean. This week, we'll be cruising through the British and US Virgin Islands, heading to our final destination of Puerto Rico.
I swear I do.
We're kicking things off on Virgin Gorda, one of the 4 main British Virgin Islands. Jelani, one of the things that's really noticeable from up here is just how green the view is.
Yes. That's one of the things I'm very grateful for here. You know, you could just look into the hillsides and for miles and miles you just see greenery and more greenery. Then you see the road, then you see more greenery, you know? I'm really grateful for it.
And conservation is so important to the island, right?
Definitely. So most of the land that we see behind of us, this was purchased by Lawrence Rockefeller. And he donated the land back to the government and made sure that this land was used as national park area.
That was pretty nice of him.
Yes, definitely. And he did that in many of the islands. So he really left an imprint on conserving the natural state of these islands.
Well, you can sure see all of it from up here.
Yes, sir.
But the highlight for most visitors are the collection of boulder formations on the southern tip of the island.
They're about 80 million years old.
And how were they formed?
They were formed by volcanic activity, but it was the earthquake that cracked the earth, and these rocks came up as lava bubbles.
It's as scenic as it is adventurous. Wow, this is incredible.
And then watch the step right here, it's a big one.
Now, this is quite an adventure we have.
Right.
You go from the canopy trail to the caves. It's amazing.
Yeah.
Does this ever fill up totally with water?
No. The tide here in the islands, they don't get above foot.
Okay, so we don't need to work that out. Oh man, all right, I gotta get small to get through this one.
Yeah, you're a big man.
Too much food on the ship. Yeah, man, good. Whoa, okay. So we go all these tight spaces and then it opens up. What are we looking at here?
This one, we call it the Lion's Den.
I understand.
Multiple other names as well, the Moon Room.
The Moon Room, I like that one. That's the one, the Moon Room.
But I like the Lion's Den because you can actually see the lion here, you know? The nose, the eye, the mouth. Yeah.
Oh man, it's beautiful. But perhaps the best known attraction is what's known as the cathedral.
Oh, wow. Speaking of good spots, this is the best spot. This is our crown jewel right here. You see the green on the walls, so that's algae. And when the sunlight comes through, it shines and it hits the green. It also hits the red rust on the rocks. And it gives you that mosaic kind of feeling, like you're in a cathedral.
Now, can I swim in here?
Yeah, definitely.
All right, well, after all that adventure, man, I think I need a little dip to cool off.
Yeah, for sure.
Right?
Yeah.
Let's do it. The Caribbean is the ultimate destination for waterlovers. And travelling aboard Emerald Sakara between the many islands enhances the experience.
If you need a drink, then I'm fine. If you need a minute to think, I got time. If you need a shoulder, come over. It's all good, baby, cry on mine. If you need
From the beauty of the British Virgin Islands, we've travelled less than 25 nautical miles and arrived at St. John, the smallest of the three main US Virgin Islands. Erin, what a special spot we're at right now. The colour of that water, I don't think I've seen anything like it. What is St. John's so well known for?
St. John is well known for what we're looking at right now, which is Trunk Bay. Trunk Bay is rated number 7 in the world for best beaches to visit. That's why it's so popular. Also here on the island, we got 38 beaches. 34 of them is maintained by our national park. So that's why a lot of people come here also, because the island is preserved by the national park. So it's not too much of a high rise and it's not too much built up. It's all natural and preserved for people to come and see.
You really get those good island vibes, all the greenery, the beautiful lookouts, the turquoise water. I mean, it's so special.
It's great, yeah.
Pre-tourism, the main industry on the island for many centuries was sugar. And the Annaberg sugar mill ruins tell the story of colonial life for planters and for slaves.
Basically, sugarcane started the island. The Taino Indians were here. Christopher Columbus came, saw it was a great place to grow sugarcane. This was a small plantation, and James Murphy, a slave trader, he purchased this plantation and then all the plantations down to Brown Bay and to Francis Bay. So he had over 600 enslaved people here running the whole operation of a community.
The ruins of the windmill and boiling house are all that remain of what was the island's largest sugar producer. This site is important for the local people to remember history and things that happened on this ground?
Yes, there are many people living on this island and in the Virgin Islands who are descendants and ancestors of those original enslaved people.
And they're very proud of that history, like the resilience of their people, aren't they?
And it's important for them for respect to be paid to those people.
Yeah, well, it's such a fascinating site. Every day is a well-crafted blend of exploring the many islands and soaking up the downtime back on board our very swanky super yacht, Emerald Sakara. The whole vibe of the Caribbean is relaxing, right?
Yeah, really enjoyed it. Yeah, we've stepped into the relaxed mode.
And have you enjoyed some of the adventure stuff as well? Like you guys have been doing some of the tours, getting off and exploring the islands. Is that something that attracted you to the ship?
Yeah, I think looking at this trip, the fact that we could get off every day and we've done snorkeling, hiking, the tours around the towns have been wonderful, like looking at all the local stuff and having them so proud of their islands. That's amazing, like just listening to them.
I do love that Caribbean pride.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks, mate. It was delicious. Every meal is a highlight, but lunch is always something to look forward to. A full buffet spread, as well as a la carte dishes, and of course, always a view. At just 110 metres, Captain Robert believes Emerald Sakara's size is one of her best assets.
Well, the benefit of being on the ship size like this one, luxury super yachts, Emerald Sakara, is that we can enter the small ports where other big ships cannot. And with our shallow draft, we can really go so close to the land and do the operation. Just the other day, we had only 2 meters below the keel. So the benefit is that we can visit those places that others cannot.
With a maximum of 100 guests, the intimacy and personalised service is also a huge plus.
Technically, we are a ship, but this is a super yacht. And this is something that we would like to offer to our guests. The experience that they will have on the yacht, not on the ship. So, as you know, we have more personal approach to each of our passengers. And this is what makes the difference between us and the others.
Join Emerald Cruises in the Caribbean or Mediterranean and discover the magic of luxury yacht cruising. All meals, drinks, selected shore excursions and more are included. Secure your unforgettable 2026 or 2027 departure today with super early bird savings from $1,500 per person. Getaway viewers can save an additional $250 per person off the Emerald Cruises Luxury Yacht Collection. For more information or to request your voucher, visit emeraldcruises.com.au/getaway offer. Call 1300 390 386 or speak to your travel advisor. Welcome back to the archipelago of islands that is the Caribbean. Off ship, the scenery has been nothing short of spectacular. But our surroundings on board are almost as impressive. There's no such thing as a room or cabin aboard Emerald Sakara. These suites, most with step-out balconies, are about as luxurious as accommodation at sea can get. If you're in the mood to splurge, you have a special birthday or an anniversary, or you just want to spoil yourself, then look no further. This right here is the owner's suite. Bigger than some city apartments, and with one of the best views on board.
Don't be shy, don't be shy, don't be shy. Come to me, baby, don't be shy. So classic. Come to me, baby, don't
The final leg of our journey has landed us in Puerto Rico, a territory of the United States. And today we've pulled up to the island of Vieques, one of just 3 inhabited Puerto Rican islands. Lady, this is our first stop in Puerto Rico, Vieques.
Nice.
What's different here than other Caribbean islands?
Vieques in its very, very natural state. You mostly will have beaches here,
Yeah.
a lot of nature, not a lot of commercial activities. So this is a place you really want to come to lay back.
The square we're in right now, what's going on here?
Well, here, Puerto Rico has 78 town municipalities, and they all have a town square with the Catholic Church to the east. What happens here mainly is activities. It's a promenade. Old movies that you see after Mass, the girls promenading here and the boys sitting on the benches, that all happens
And
here.
it's a bit of a centerpiece for the community.
Yes.
Vieques is much more low-key than many of the other Caribbean islands, and that's the main attraction. What can people expect from Vieques when they come here for vacation?
Beaches, beaches, beaches.
I can see why the beaches are such a big attraction here. They're gorgeous.
Yes. If you're looking for beaches and very laid back and relaxation, this is Vieques. There's some beaches the cell phone signals don't even work, so you're really detached.
I've noticed something since I've been here as well. There is a lot of horses, wild horses.
Horses, many of them have owners. It's just been a habit to let them roam free like that.
Yeah.
And so, especially here in Sun Bay, there's many more horses. There's good water here for them. And that's why they hang out mostly at Sun Bay.
have some fun if you love me right. Yeah, this could be the summer of our lives now. The sunset's so fine.
But what this island is best known for is a natural phenomenon that occurs after dark. As I'm putting my paddle through the water and it's disturbing the plankton, it just lights up like crazy. You get this bioluminescent effect. And man, in person to the natural eye, it's really, really wonderful. Very, very unique and incredible experience. Mosquito Bay has been declared the world's brightest bioluminescent bay. So what is causing that glow show?
The Bio Bay is home to the dinoflagellates in record concentrations.
What the heck is a dinoflagellate?
A dinoflagellate, to be as vague as I possibly can be, is a microscopic organism called a marine plankton.
How many of these bays with plankton like this are in the world?
There are 7 registered full-time bio bays that glow all year round.
How does this one stack up compared to the others?
Oh, this one is much brighter. The concentration inside this bay is roughly 4 times as bright as the next leading bio bay.
Look at that.
And as far down as you can put your paddle, it'll glow all the way down.
Wow. Awesome. Join Emerald Cruises in the Caribbean or Mediterranean and discover the magic of luxury yacht cruising. All meals, drinks, selected shore excursions and more are included. Secure your unforgettable 2026 or 2027 departure today with super early bird savings from $1,500 per person. Getaway viewers can save an additional $250 per person off the Emerald Cruises Luxury Yacht Collection. For more information or to request your voucher, visit emeraldcruises.com.au/getaway offer. Call 1300 390 386 or speak to your travel advisor.
Never running out of juice when it's only me and you. You can be losing my cool.
After 2 weeks at sea exploring some of the Caribbean's dreamiest destinations, Emerald Sakara has delivered us to our final port of San Juan, Puerto Rico's capital city. Within the larger city of San Juan is the district of Old San Juan, the oldest settlement in Puerto Rico. According to my local guide Ricardo, the best way to explore it is through its cuisine. What can we expect here?
You're gonna expect a lot of food, a lot of rum, a lot of fun, and a lot of sense of community.
And a lot of dancing.
Yes.
And there's only one place to start. Ricardo, Puerto Rico has a massive coffee culture, right?
Pretty much, yes. One of the best places to begin tasting that culture is with this coffee shop right here. Pretty much making coffee since 1846. So.
1846, I like the sound of that. Let's check it out. Thank you very much. Ricardo, now what are we looking at here?
So pretty much, when it comes to coffee, we have here one of the best ways of serving it. It's quite simple. 2 shots of espresso, generally speaking, cut with a little bit of milk. Hence the name, to cut, to cortar, to dilute.
All right, well, let's give it a shot.
Of course. Cheers.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
That's very, very nice.
Told you. Oh, man.
Oh, the only problem with a cortado is there's not quite enough of this, actually.
Hence why I have around 4 or 6 of these guys a day.
I thought I drank a lot of coffee. Between sittings, we have the chance to explore San Juan's rich history. The 400-year-old city walls still stand today as a symbol of the island's resilience. So, Spain took it originally.
Yep.
Then the English tried. Then the French tried. Then the Dutch tried. The Spanish tried. And it ended up United States territory.
Exactly.
Ricardo's food tour is the ideal mix of history and delicious local cuisine. Now, what are we about to eat here?
So pretty much, come to Puerto Rico, you will always be told to have mofongo.
Mofongo?
Yeah, we're gonna have exactly that. So.
Yeah. That looks so, so good. Mofongo is one of Puerto Rico's trademark dishes. And here at La Melaquina, we're invited to DIY our own signature version of the dish. Oh, the smell coming off that is delicious. So there's butter and garlic at the bottom of the green plantain. You get the chicken all up in there. What about the peppers? Are we putting all that in?
Yes.
Okay.
And the beans, no mercy at all. Just go right
in the middle.
Top.
Oh, yeah. Let's have a go. Oh, that's so good. So you've got all these vibrant flavors and smells and colors. It's almost like a melting pot, which reminds me a lot of Puerto Rico.
It's exactly what it is, really. You're gonna see very similar dishes all through the Caribbean, but those dishes are innately theirs, just like this is innately ours.
Well, this is innately delicious, mate, so let's tuck in. To finish up the tour and my time in this Caribbean paradise, Ricardo's arranged a little salsa practice.
And 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, and 5, 6, 7. You got it. That's it. You're killing it.
I got something.
You're a window that opens to this side and a window that opens to that other side.
Don't mind if I do.
And fancies. You got it.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I would love a drink. One for you, one for me.
Wanted. All right. You might come to this region with a plan to relax, soak up the sun, and do not much of anything at all. But I promise you this, the culture will infuse your soul, and the rhythm of the Caribbean will take over.
Nobody telling